Hello, everybody. It's Friday, July 10th. Really thought it was Saturday, but it's not. It's Friday. I caught myself, so you'll never know. And I'll edit this out. So, hey, a couple things in today. 3 TTMs. Seem to be going all with the threes a lot lately. Don't mind that at all. Very happy about that. Before we go through mail, just wanted to take a minute to tell everybody how much I appreciate you subbing and watching my videos, and all the feedback I've been getting really has been helping me sort of customize how I want the channel to look going forward. I know I'm getting a lot of feedback on the little clips I'm rolling in. It's a lot of fun to do that when I can. One time I think I skipped over somebody, I think it was Fouts, and someone said, "Hey, where's the clip?" So that tells me that you appreciate that and like doing that. So I'll keep doing that when I can. Also, just as a general comment on my YouTube usage lately, I've really sort of gotten back to what brought me to YouTube, and that's autographs and TTMing, and people just appreciating cards for what they are. And I made it a point to unsubscribe from a lot of breakers, and I unsubscribed from a lot of investors. Where's my those back pages? Investors. And really my feed has been all cleaned up dramatically, and I'm just having a really good time just watching your content. And it's great. I just saw a video by a vintage composer where he was sharing a binder, and it was like a records binder, and it was really cool because so he had like all-time home run list, right? And so first card, Barry Bonds. It didn't need to be a Jim Mint 10 86 tops traded. It was just a Bonds card. And here he built this really cool binder, and you could open that binder and tell the story of the history of baseball to somebody. And he's got all sorts of other categories and stuff. And that's one of my favorite videos I've watched this year. Thank you, Vintage Composer, for sharing that with us. And it's given me a ton of ideas. I actually went out and just got some binders today. Some kind of 1-inch D-ring. Just I'm going to play around with some ideas based off what I've been seeing. And another channel I've really been enjoying is Baseball Card Illustrated. And this is a pair of guys. Is it Dave and Dan? I'm sorry, I'm getting it wrong. I don't know if you're brothers or friends or partners or whatever, but they do some TTMs, and they'll open a pack. They'll open a couple packs of cards, and it's a 40-minute video. And you know what? I watch every minute of it because they are talking about baseball and appreciating the players and talking about their memories of that player and what they mean to them. And they're funny, and they're going to point out, if somebody has crazy sideburns, they're going to make a comment about it. So anyway, Vintage Composer and Baseball Card Illustrated, I appreciate you for what you are doing for the community. Keep it up. Both of you need way more subs. I'll link your channels below in the video description. Please, if you just appreciate baseball and baseball cards, check out those channels. You need to do it. Now, the video is only 4 minutes old. We're going to start showing some cards. So I did tell you 3 TTMs. Also got a slab in today. I wasn't planning on getting this. Kind of fell into my lap, but fits within Mariners collection I have. Mariners Hall of Fame. And happens to be in the regular Hall of Fame too. Of course, Randy Johnson on an 89 score. Traded. PSA 9. Just got a deal on that. Kind of fell in my lap. And pulled the trigger and was happy to get it. Looks real sharp. Happy to get that. And I think what I'll do is build a collection of rookie cards of Mariners Hall of Famers around that one. So I already have a Alvin Davis, and I don't have any Griffeys and Slabs. But, of course, you know, Jay Buhner, Dan Wilson, John Olerud, a couple other guys in the Mariners Hall of Fame, Jamie Moyer. There's probably a few I'm missing offhand. But, yeah, kind of a long-term project. And I'm actually going to be tapering off. You're going to start seeing less stuff like this, because I'm going to start saving up for a bucket list card. And I need to stop buying stuff like this if I'm going to get my bucket list card. So I'm going to keep sending out the TTMs, but after about 2 weeks, you should see this kind of stuff dry up a little bit, because I really want this card. I won't tell you what it is, but I'm not going to be able to do it if I keep getting stuff like that and I keep buying packs and whatever. First to return, Columbus, Ohio. This is Larry Johnson.
Grab my mom. Let's go. What?
No, not that Larry Johnson. This Larry Johnson.
A lot of that due to Larry Johnson and his ability to run the football.
Did you mention Larry Johnson? I think the Chargers watched the Chiefs tackling films last week. No, they didn't get him. They didn't get him.
Isn't that a great clip? Man, he did not want to be tackled. But Chiefs running back, like a lot of running backs, short career, but he was very good. This is a prestige. I'm not going to actually try to name all these cards. Contenders, threads, maybe I will, and top space. So I sent for, because I knew he was a good signer and I could add something to my giveaway stack. And these all happen to be cards I knew would look great signed. I saw somebody got him. I forget, was it Tony or maybe Brandon? I forget who got him. And I went on eBay and I found a lot of 9 for $3 shipping and $1 buy it now, and pulled the trigger. And they were all like nice cards for signing, but I narrowed it down to these 4. What do I want to put in the giveaway stack here? I think I'll put this one back. But these all turned out really great. Particularly I like this threads because it kind of gets lighter here. And the season ticket, it almost looks like it's made for an autograph right there. So that's pretty boss. So I'm really happy with that one. This one is from St. Louis, Missouri. M.O. Not Montana. Not St. Louis, Montana. Looks like I got probably my letter back. And okay. The Mad Hungarian Al Raboski. You do not say the R or the H, even though you might be tempted. And there he is without his trademark facial hair. And there he is with his trademark facial hair. And I found this fun clip on why that was so important to him.
The St. Louis bullpen used to be the sole domain of Al Raboski, the Mad Hungarian. He was really mad early this season when forced to shave, since he felt his beard helped his most effective weapon, the sight.
To be perfectly honest with you, I really feel that I maybe have average physical ability, but when I get my psych and my self-hypnosis going, that I can compete with anybody and anything.
Only occasionally could the clean-shaven Raboski intimidate opposing batters, so Cardinal management finally conceded to let the whiskers grow.
Maybe it's quite ridiculous to a lot of people that a little facial hair or something, but it's just like you're taking a gun and you take the firing pin out of it. You still have a gun, but it just won't fire.
Yeah, so he takes his facial hair very seriously, and as you can tell from the 81, he had it going on in 1980, and he was not somebody I would want to mess with. I found a lot of other clips of him starting fights. There's one of him fighting with a reporter, and of course, you know, he famously had to psych himself up before a performance, and he would visualize how he was going to get somebody out with his back turned to them, and then he would pound his glove and come out there like he was going to tear their head off, and I wouldn't want to face him. So these were part of a lot, and I already had the 73. So these are both, yes, both going back here. We are going to have a great month. There's already 3 73s in the giveaway stack. Do you like 73s? If not, you'll let somebody else win it, I'm sure. From Seattle, Washington. Okay, we got a business card. Mr. Lenny Wilkins. And this is a hoops card. Shows him from his player era. But on the back shows him as a Cavs coach. And Lenny Wilkins might just be on the Seattle or Washington sports Rushmore, because he was both a player and a coach in Seattle. And he was actually a player coach at age 32, which is absolutely unheard of. Hall of Famer as a player and a coach. He's in the Washington State Sports Hall of Fame, so he's in at least 3 Hall of Fames. But here's a little clip on why he's so important to Seattle sports fans.
Eventually moved to the Sonics front office, but when the team stumbled to a 5-17 record to start the 1977 season, the Brooklyn point guard reclaimed his spot on Seattle's bench. The move led to one of the most remarkable turnarounds in league history, as Wilkins led Seattle to the 77-78 NBA Finals, where they lost in 7 games.
Imagine that, going from 5-17 to being in the NBA Finals.
The next year, Lenny coached the Sonics to their only title, securing his place among the sports legends of the Pacific Northwest.
You go out to Seattle, he is like Mr. Seattle when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
So that does it for today. Really good day. The Mad Hungarian, Al Rabaski, Larry Johnson, not Grandmama, but the great running back, and Mr. Lenny Wilkins. And we added some cards to the giveaway stack. That's it for now. Hopefully we get some mail tomorrow, and we'll see you then.